Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. The Timberwolves again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one.
And they've only played them once this season, but that win should give them some confidence heading into the night, their final matchup.
They'd love to sweep this season series. I expect them to try to jump out early in this one.
5 on the clock. And that one's good. Suggs. Doris, there's not going to be any shortage of highlights in this one. These teams are both very athletic.
Do you have your popcorn, Kevin? Because these two teams are going to put on a show. There's going to be a couple jaw-dropping plays, folks.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here is Miller. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Stolen by Reed. And Watson has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. For the three, Reed with the rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Top of the key, McDaniel. And, yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch. Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Now Fears. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. And slam dunk by Fears.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
You can see which team has the swagger right now. Isaac outside. Six to shoot. The layup off target. Timberwolves leading by 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on, even though he didn't end up on our team. The way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Inside, here's Isaac. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Now you can see why people are so excited about Jonathan Isaac showing off that scoring ability on the interior.
And it's Suggs missing.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
McDaniels left side. Rebounded by Isaac. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 5.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
McDaniels outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, traps in the tray. McDaniels got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Howard. And rejection by McDaniel.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
"19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Fears. Picked by Reed. Puts it up from 17. Chalk up 2 there. Reeves got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And here is DiVincenzo. Allen, that's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Timberwolves leading by 16. Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
Tries the hook. Abdul-Jabbar overcomes the tight defense inside.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Magic trailed by 14. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Magic shooting their first free throw this game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
The Magic trailed by 13. Miller up on top. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. For Murray. Another miss by Orlando. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Here's the drive. Here's the ball. That was a strong dunk.
Oh, PJ put that finish on a highlight reel. Wow.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Pass to Fear. Back to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Well, Mo Wagner, a legit threat from deep. This guy's so good at pulling the trigger when you give him an opportunity.
To the paint. Here's Bradley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Wagner. And slam dunk by Fear.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And slam dunk by Fear.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Caro. Rebound, Minnesota. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this four-game homestand. Vassell outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Bradley. There's Miller with the three. And so it's Minnesota with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Miller's got the first field goal of the second half for the Magic. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I had been lying to you. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to McDaniel. No one near him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
To the inside. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Minnesota leading by 23. Now DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
The Magic making a switch here. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. And the turnover that came by Orlando.
Into the Magic. Isaac Franz Wagner.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. He was all alone on that one. Watson's got 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Suggs. It's deflected. Ray Allen is on the wing. Puts up a 3. Hangs home the trifecta. Allen's got his third basket of the night.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Fears with it. Picked up by Suggs. Pass to Watson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Fears with it. 8 points for him. Murray, good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Bounce pass Suggs. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's got 8. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Here's Spears. And another 3 for Minnesota.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Murray. Here's Spears. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:09 left to play in the third. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Isaac misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
On the wing, Murray. Here's Spears. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
But the execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the steal. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
And the wide open shot from Reed. And the 3 off target. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The score
25.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's DiVincenzo. Vassell outside. And that's good for 2. Vassell's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Popped up there for Howard. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Pass to Isaac. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Back to Harrington. Now DiVincenzo. Down low. And Harrington throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Williams attacking. And Howard with the stuff.
And this is a strength of Williams, his ability to navigate pick and rolls and find his teammates.
Pass to Labissiere. Hands it from downtown.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, you gotta love those wings that can shoot it like P.J. Washington. That's so much value to your team.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. To the right side. Pulls it up. Harrington can't get it to go.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Floats one up. No good on the shot. just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Isaac outside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And the foul called on Skal Labissiere. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Isaac outside. Back to Howard. Stolen by Washington. DiVincenzo with it. Defended now by Wagner. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Boy, P.J. Washington, such a selfless teammate. Very pretty pass.
And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
Pass to Labissiere. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things and winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
What a strong finish from Franz Wagner, leaves no doubt.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jeremiah Fears.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
Labissiere up top. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And this is the first they're seeing of New York, hoping to kick off the season the right way. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. Nice touch on the bank shot. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Miller. After New York picked up the three with their last shot. Fades and shoots. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Now the Knicks with it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't fight on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Back to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Suggs outside. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here are the Knicks. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Pass to Bridges. New York again can't hit. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The three from Banchero. Drills it from deep.
Check out that quickness with the hands, Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Now here's Suggs. To the inside. Miller. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
Halliburton outside. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
The kick out to Banchero. Here's Miller. And another three for Orlando.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Pass to Mathurin. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosh finishing with purpose.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work. He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Knicks trail by 5. And there's the screen. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Miller. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 now.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. He can't get it to go. The shot misses. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Orlando ahead. They're up by 3.
14.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Green. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey Hey guys, Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving, I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you, Ryan.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Pass to Howard. Miller outside. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, to the middle. Here's Bosch. Benjamin. Ooh, Howard with a block. Magic leading by 8. Williams looking around. Pass to Isaac. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. It's stolen. Here's Green. Oh, misses the dunk.
Well, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Wagner on the wing. Back to Isaac. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 10-point Magic lead. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Miller. And he jams it home with authority.
Full throttle throwdown right there. No soft touch from Miller on that one.
Siakam on the attack. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end. Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Outside Matherin. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Hart goes in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Dwight Howard picks one up.
Catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right there.
And both free throws good for Hart. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as much as 10. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Siakam. Oh, Pascal Siakam flying high.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Left side, Green. Here's Hart to the right side. And stolen by Suggs. Back to Miller. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They've done a lot of good things today. One area they need to improve is their ball security.
Knicks trail by 8. There's a screen. Down low. Puts it up. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Now Suggs. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Pass to Howard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Howard. And here's Siakam. Ooh, Howard with a block. And that concludes the first half. Orlando ahead, up 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Knicks trail by 9. Inside, here's Siakam. Nice job inside from Siakam.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
Isaac's shot is off. High post Siakam. To the paint. Here's Mathurin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Nice work inside from Mathurin, showing you he's not just a jump shooter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Back to you guys.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Kicks it out to Isaac. Miller with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 4. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trail by 6. Halliburton left side. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Miller outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
This is what was envisioned when Miller went second overall in the draft, a game where he simply dominates on the offensive end.
Connects from downtown.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Miller on the wing. Suggs. Three-pointer off the mark.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Count that bucket. And now just a 3-point Magic lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just showing off the range there, Banchero continues to look more and more dangerous from deep.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Substitution.
Pass to Miller. This one for three. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Orlando leading by 7. Wagner in the high post. No points yet. Suggs surveys the D to the inside. Howard. 4 on the clock. To the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I'll tell you what, the muscle of Howard still very impressive. Brushing the contact off like it wasn't even there.
Man, Bosch gets it to go.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've led by as much as 10. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Suggs. Driving to the basket. He got a piece of it. And he stays with it. Another shot. And it goes straight through with a swish.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Halliburton on the wing. Bagley sets a screen. Back to Halliburton. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Back to Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Howard. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 11.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Down low. Here's Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. Suggs outside. Fires the three. Not that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Magic leading by 9. Oh! Nice setup for the slam.
You might think Banchero's looking to score it every time, but that's not necessarily the case.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Oh, swiped away. Here's Mathurin. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
And the call will be against Bennedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
9-point game. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Suggs from about 19. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Halliburton. Mathurin outside. Outside Siakam. Puts up the tray. Oh, it doesn't go. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Picked by Isaac. Suggs outside. 6 to shoot.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Halliburton outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Knicks trail by 11. Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. It's off.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Magic.
Nice! Big finish!
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 13. Called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 13. Halliburton fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Suggs outside, puts up a deep 3. Takes a 3. That misses. And New York has possession, trailing by 13. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. Oh, it misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks.
room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in on so many photos that I cropped.
Yeah, like in my jeans, yeah. Bought myself a pair of Balmain jeans, yeah.
And the winner is
Concrete.
Yeah. I'm a five-star concrete boy. Pull up that ball, sawball. Hit up, pull up sprites. 10 chains on, changing the lights. And we all keep it, we don't fight. Keep it when the sheep. My is the snipes. My home as a kite. It's probably a of ice. I rather with the ice. My diamonds is bigger than my diamonds is bigger than rice. My dog, he with me, no lice. Big mansion, came from the mice.
I do a B103. I'm quick to let it go. I got stuck in it. I like I'm missing a toe. Make a third and I promise I'll sweat at all. One hand motion tell him to go. Go, 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 go. 2 chains on me on the strip. 2 maybe walk with a limp. I got galore on my. What else? Y'all can pay me to them boys simp. It's big, put it on a blimp. 40 bands on me, Sean Kemp. Me and my dogs like that to the end. We stuck together veneer 10. I'm quick to let it go. I got stuck in. I like I'm missing a toe. I'm quick to let it go. One hand motion tell him to go. Go, 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 go. I step trim, my trim. Invade that block, invade the zim. I got a on fade with him. Can't pay him attention, can't pay his rent. Got me bent, can't get a cent. My teeth diamonds implanted in it. Volume 2, we been planning it. Out in the house. Don't even trip, just need the feeling. I had a but I 5-star, got Max in here. She got 2 T on her lip. My house nice, no mood board. W cause I'm not in the mood for it. Don't know my name, just call me the groove boy.
It's a glove fit, I can't lose, I done miss. W's in the chat, go big body bends. Never did scat the whip, all I got pressed for the flat, but the creek stand always on 10. My timing is perfect, I move precision. Pressure make diamonds, I'm cool with the tension. Never had a stylist, I sweat, been different. We flexing our muscles like we finished lifting. Big only not no budget, my pockets is fat, DJ Mustard. Know them boys tender, they flop, they busters. And I go get hop in the whip and I might start drifting. First round 5-star, boy, been committed. A-chat, thanks for another 10 gifted. Creek lifestyle, volume 2, different.
I'm quick to let it go. I got stuck in it. I like I'm missing a toe. I'm quick to let it go. One hand motion tell him to go. Go, 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 go.
Hey, yeah. Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with she think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down, I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring songs. Risk taker, beat that block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got little cousin, don't slide but won't. I get that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be the core. Hey, another op, we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Risk taker, beat that block with 50 on it. Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.